Welcome back. Short little video, entertainment purposes only. Leave Charleston White alone. I'm not with this guy. I stand on the side of justice and everything, but I also come from the hood, so I have remorse and feelings towards the people that get stuck into the game. You guys need to really, really leave this man alone. He's one of the most dangerous men in America right now. Yeah, he's funny looking. Yeah, he's a fucking goofy or whatever you want to call him. But what he is a man that was on the other side, figured out real early from getting caught and having a rat. He ain't built for that shit. And then something happened to him, obviously, when he did go to jail, because he said he went to jail. And he lived in the hood a long time, so obviously, I'm sure when he ratted the first time, because I never knew that until just recently. They're showing fucking this guy like a teenager. He's been doing this shit. He tried to gangster teens, lost. We all know what happens when you rat. People hate your guts, and if they can't get rid of you, they hate you and hate you and hate you and hate you and fuck with you, and you get it? Unbeknownst to you people, that breaks a man. I'm not saying he's right. What I'm saying is he's a fucking problem you cannot deal with. He's literally baiting you niggas over and over and over. And it's not like he's not telling you exactly what he's gonna fucking do to you. I get it. He's a crazy old man that you can knock his face off. You can bam, 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 bam. You could slam him up, and dog, that's what he wants. He's so broken, or he's actually just a fucking cop, period, that he doesn't care. He's using the ultimate tactic against you. You guys, for some odd reason, cannot say shit on camera, thus putting evidence on yourself. And you always say federal crimes. As soon as you send someone, you pay someone to go after, that's a fucking Fed charge. Go back to the old rules. Don't go on fucking Facebook and Instagram and whatever. Don't make songs about the guy threatening his life. That's evidence. Don't even fuck with him. And eventually he'll go away. Well, he really won't go away, but this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, yo, I know y'all seen that Rico case.
I told y'all. I'm the one that put the feds on Brick Baby. I keep telling y'all didn't think I be playing. When Brick Baby went to Houston and was playing on the internet and put that $10,000 stack on his head.
Yeah, man. Nigga out here in Houston, man. And six, I got a dime on Charleston White head.
And indirectly said, hey, I got some money on Charleston head. And he continued to act like he was pursuing me. I made a federal report, nigga. First, I called Houston and made the report to Houston, but I...
See, I understand you're used to, like, terrorizing your brothers and sisters, and, nobody gives a fuck. But, like, he ratted a long time ago, so right there, his word in the world of police is worth something. You get it? And then your words to police mean something. So when he baits you in to saying shit like this by disrespecting everything you believe in, because that's not against the law, it's against your laws. Because, I get it. You can't be having somebody talk like they could do anything, and then the respect goes away, and then the others, no, other people are not going to lose respect for you for not fucking with this guy that's a fucking genius setup artist. How many more is he going to fucking put in jail because he talks crazy about your gang, or he, talks about your mom and your dead homies? And I get it, it's disrespectful. Why do you think he does that? Because he knows what's the gangster rules. Don't fucking take disrespect like that, and you stop their mouth immediately or permanently. So he knows what you're gonna do. So since he knows what you're gonna do, this is what he does.
Did this through my law enforcement friends. So, not only that, we filed a report with the feds in LA, along with the LA County Police. I swear to God. I'm telling you the honest to God truth. This is what I did. So as a self-proclaimed gang leader,
this is what I call the reverse Joker syndrome. See, the Joker syndrome is you guys. You get gangster, you go crazy, you don't give a fuck no more. And there's no Batman to stop you. Yeah? See, others, they go crazy too. They try the shit and they get caught. And they realize, nah, I can't go to jail. Because these niggas don't really like me. I'm the little skinny nigga, and when I go to jail, I know what happens in there. I know what happens to little guys. I'm not gonna pretend like all these other niggas that go there, get their booty hole played with, and come out and act like nothing happened. Other niggas are so scared of that, they're like, yo, dog, I'm never doing crimes. Or, oh shit, I did crimes? I'm ratting on niggas.
a gang member who has ties to one of the most notorious gangs in this state, in this country.
And that's what breaks them, And then people keep fucking with these people, Or you don't get locked up, you don't join a gang, you just get fucked with over and over. You either go crazy and you wild out, but you just gotta realize, you are super gangsters and you're real. So going crazy on people that are crazy and outnumber you is dumb. So that's why what's gonna happen is, that's why I say it's the reverse Joker. They're gonna break, wanna go crazy like the Joker, but no. Any means necessary goes into their mind. Like, I gotta get rid of these guys. What the fuck can I use to get rid of them? They have all power, all money. Oh yeah, those guys don't like those guys, and they got guns and they got money. All they need is information. And all of these motherfuckers are out of my way forever. Forever! This is what yous are doing because yous want so much fucking money. Yous are terrorizing people that are not gangster. You're terrorizing people that have nothing to do with the game. So they're gonna use what they can. If the violence and let's fight one-on-one so you can leave me the fuck alone finally, that doesn't work, you just want to jump niggas, you want to pick up bats, and you want to do, alright, now I'm going to use the law on you. It's called the gray. It's when you snap, you know you are outpowered, but you're like, alright, well, I'll use their power against them. I'll do whatever it takes to get you the fuck out my way. There are so many more coming. And they're not going on the internet. They're not going to tell anybody. You niggas are just going to start vanishing, catching fucking super RICO laws and Fed charges. You're going to be thinking your friend, your girl, your rivals ratted on you. No, it's the kid up the block. You won't leave him the fuck alone.
He's now going around telling all the gang information. They see the feds see he got a loose lip, so he may give up some information.
And why do you think he picks certain one of you niggas out? He don't pick out certain. He don't sit there and antagonize the shooter. No, he antagonizes the nigga with the money and the I'm a upper gangster, right? Because he knows yous are filled with your ego. And all I gotta do is just poke that thing. And you will do fucking federal crimes with your mouth because you don't believe that could be used against you. When, yes, it can. You cannot threaten people. You can off the camera and, because then it's hearsay. He may have said this. You people are so fucking stupid. You allow people to videotape you or you videotape yourselves with fucking threats of murder. That's not smart. That's not gangster. That's setting yourself up and then blaming this man for telling you, I'm only here to bait you niggas and put you in jail. He said it multiple times. I don't play by anybody's rules. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I want to see you niggas in jail. I hate you. I don't know why he's on this vendetta, but this the type of nigga you leave the fuck alone. You don't go to war with a crazy fuck like this. This nigga's nuts, bro.
Oh, I swear to God, I told y'all all I wanted was a badge. I got a badge now.
Nigga got a special forces badge. He said all I wanted was a badge. See, unbeknownst to criminals, civilians literally can be deputized at any time. You don't get a gun, you can't make arrests. You know what you can do? Sit around and listen to the idiots talk their business, and then you go say what the fuck you heard, and the cops believe you. Yous need to start really worrying about things like that, because you're terrorizing your neighborhood. It could be grandma up the block. You're worrying about the niggas you beat up. Grandma and grandpa and all the people at work, they're getting tired of not being able to walk outside. They're getting tired of fucking getting harassed. You know? And then the ones behind them, we're looking at yous like, yo, yous don't have no reality in your head. Don't leave the fucking old people. Don't beat the bum up. Don't break bottles in the fucking street. Don't put your crack needles in the... Don't fucking do these things. Because we have to live next to you. You know? The government ain't paying us enough money to stay the fuck away from you. We can't clean up the neighborhoods because you're out there all fucking day acting up, tearing shit up, then the homeless rate and all this. So it's like, you need to calm the fuck down. Because the more worse you get, the more fearful people become. Once you push that fear meter to too much and people have nothing to lose, they snap and say, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna take one for the team. You know? You guys are worrying about niggas like that, right? Us regular men and everything, and yous really have bigger problems than, the Sharifs and the regular people that you're terrorizing. Yous need to realize, look to your left and look to your right, and you have one of these guys right next to you.
We always know
And
this.
that's what put me up, because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably stopped it, or it had it.
Stop what? Me, that talking.
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homie.
Really? So my internet wants to just jump off magically. It's been doing that a couple of times lately again. I don't know why, it's been almost like a year. Anyway, so this guy proceeds to say, Big U calls me and says Nipsey's dead, and then hangs up the phone. And then 30 minutes later, couple minutes later, 5-10 minutes later, Nipsey calls this guy, and then he's on the phone with him like, and then Smack 100 says, you didn't tell Nipsey that Big U said he's dead? And he says, no. And then, and half an hour later, Nipsey's really dead. And then near the end of it, what he keeps talking about, he says, something as a street nigga, you know, shit's real and da-da-da-do-do, and you gotta do whatever you gotta do to preserve your life. It doesn't matter anymore. And I said, wait up. You're technically his family. You said your cousin is his baby's mother. So is your life better that he's gone? Or would it have been better if he was still there and you could have asked him for help? How's the neighborhood you live in now? You get it? But I understand what he means. If he would have said something, then the other guy would have knew who he called and told. And then he'd have got to go bye-bye. That's the dangers of becoming someone, especially a gangster. Doesn't matter if it's a regular man or not. You gotta look to your right, you gotta look to your left, and say, do they really want me to be king? Do they want me to be their leader? Because if they don't, the first opportunity they get, they're gonna take it. Or they'll sit back and watch the shit happen and won't even tell me. So, I hope somebody learns something. You know? I hope if there's any gangsters out here that wondering why so many of your buddies are going down lately, and you're thinking it's the ops. It's the ops. You're your ops. Your baby mother's your ops. Your kid's your ops. You know? I was just watching something with one of these drill rappers. It was a little skit. Right? And he's known for drill shit. Blocka, 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 bling, bling, bing, bing. All this, right? He goes on a fucking IG live or some shit. His son puts a toy gun to his head and says some shit like he's the fakest nigga in the world or some disrespect. Like, fuck this nigga. Like, he said something. I forgot what it was. Like, he ain't real. You fake or some shit like that. I forgot what it was. But it was something that a little ass child like that can only either see and be like, this is real life, daddy. Like, you know what I mean? Now the camera's on. Why is daddy acting all this? You're being fake right now, daddy. Or his baby mother. You know how baby mothers, even if you're the realest killer in the world, that's how they get you mad. You're a bitch. You ain't real, nigga. You're a bitch ass nigga. You ain't fucking tough. That Tony fucking over there, he's got more bodies, nigga. He went out there and did it face to face. He ain't using man. They'll fucking beat your own manhood of what the fuck you already know about yourself. Tell you you're not. And you just go crazy. Get it? Yous have a lot of different ops, and majority of them are on the inside now. Yous must understand this. Even the good side, both sides. It doesn't matter what structure you're in, everything's divided. You think it's not, but it is. No matter what team you're on, situation, everybody's team's divided, right? And there's a power struggle going on. It's Order 66. No one fucking gets it. I get it because I watched it happen in history. From learning history in the Bible and gang culture and in Japanese cultures and in European cultures. It's the same shit over and over and over. Things happen so much. Certain people get too much. The ceiling happens. People want more. Niggas won't let niggas get more. So the closest ones to you devise a plan to get your ass up out of there. Not your enemies. Your enemies will end up becoming your fucking friends. Because they're going to have a crew too. And they're going to need help to keep their shit together. So who they going to turn to? Oh, they're going to turn to their fucking enemy and be like, oh, shit. Yo, did you know that your capo, your friends over there, they went to the fucking rival gangs down there. They're setting you up. And my peoples went to those niggas. Those niggas is trying to take both of us out. Yous have way more bigger problems than Charleston white and harassing, regular people. I said it 3 years ago. Rico's coming. Rico Suave in the crew is coming. And I didn't know I was this right. And now it's 3 years later, lucky number 3. And I feel bad because it's like I'm like a reverse Charleston white. I had my bad day. I got locked up and I didn't rat because there was nobody to rat on. I sold for myself. I did things by myself because if I work for another nigga and get caught with all your product, I'm fucking ratting on you, nigga. So instead of being a bitch ass nigga that'll rat on other niggas, I sold for myself so there's no one to rat on. And when I got caught, I was ready to do my time. Get it? Did they try to get me to rat on somebody else? Yes. And what did I tell them? Put the fucking cuffs on me. Stop with the scare tactics and the fucking when you get to the county, everybody you gonna get fucked with. And I'm looking at these niggas and I say, yo, dog, I got mad family in there. Like, what are you talking about? Join a gang, or my family in there will protect me, or I'll join a religious group. Shut the fuck up. No one's doing nothing to me because I'm a cool person. You don't get to hustle in different neighborhoods with different rival gangs and just walk in there and do whatever you want. You don't get to do that because you're fucking tough. You get to do that because you grew up with all these people. And they're like, that's Jay. And I don't give a fuck. He make his little $100 on the block. And you know what I mean? I don't even give a fuck. He brings people up here with him anyway. And when he leaves, they're here buying shit off us. They're chilling. He's bringing bitches through. He don't even fuck with them. They're just cool with this nigga. Like, what the fuck kind of nigga brings bitches through and he don't fuck with none of them? A nigga that wants to be allowed to do what the fuck he wants. It's called tribute, you know? You don't go to somebody's kingdom and want to do what you want to do, but not be a part of their team. See, when you do that, you have to be worth it, you know? And usually that means you have to give up something for free, you know? And since women like to chill and get free shit, and men like to spend money on women, I said, hey, you need to learn how to befriend women, find dudes that are not crazy, and then you just hook them up and everybody's happy. And now you can walk around neighborhoods and you can do things because they're too busy fucking doing what they're doing. All love, all praise to the Most High.
Situation. We knew the Kardashians was on bullshit. We always know that.
And that's what me up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably stopped it, right? It had it.
Stop what? Me, that talking.
No, because listen. So after mama, you get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably stopped it, right? It had it.
Stop what? Me, that talking.
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought, Big, you gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
Wait. You get a call from Big U.
I don't know if this is real, so I ain't gonna say it is. But for people that want to be famous for being a part of other people's famous stories, don't say things like this. Cause there's people out there that love these people, and they might throw their life away to get rid of you. Cause they're like, yo, I would have said something. You know what I mean? Like, this is insane. Like, this keep that shit to yourself, or you know what I mean? Like, this is not a good. I'm not a gangster. You know what I mean? But if I was, I'd be really fucking mad right now. Like, yo, bro, you just said out your mouth, I think I could have stopped it. Like, what?
Telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah. And
You
we
like
were just talking on regular. So
Regular.
it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
And
just never
30
knew.
minutes after you get off the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So
all
you
on
think
the-
he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early. So it's like I don't know who to trust.
Now let me ask you a question.
And that's how that goes. Obviously, they knew each other. I don't really know Nipsey Hussle's background story, but, you know, he made a legend out of himself enough to, you know, get on radar on the east side. And his story is like, it's like, fuck, bro. Like, he's like, goddamn, bro. Like, can one black man that chooses not to join the industry and like, can y'all stop taking y'all like, stop, let one of you guys actually get up there, and then the other ones will learn how to do it or some shit or something. Like, this shit is just like silly to me, but I don't know what's really going on. And like he said, they go back and forth. People got personal lives, things are said, things are done. So I can't really judge the situation or say who's wrong and who's right, because in the world of like gangster, there's only power. It's really not about what's wrong and right too much all the time. But there used to be rules and laws. You know? At least that's what I was told. That's what I seen when I was younger. Those are the movies I watched. Even the newer ones, like everyone idolizes the Scarface and the dumb shit, right? Why did Scarface die? Because he didn't follow the rules. He burned his bridges. In his brain, he was so somebody that he could do whatever he wanted. And he forgot that you got a boss. You can't do whatever you want. It's just the way things go. May not be what you want, may not be what you like, but it is what it is, you know? It's not something you can really change. It's something that you gotta deal with. Hopefully soon I'll be putting out my little remix of this song. This man's concept of this inspired me to rap about being on my side, you know, in a rapper's way, because he raps, but also as a regular man. I'm actually working on the remix already. Like, I did the rapper version, but the rap version is really not. It's more, the first one I made was a situation that I actually just lived. I had to deal with it, you know what I mean? So, but I like what Nipsey did on this shit as a rapper, you know what I mean? So I said, I gotta get a little more, I gotta have fun with this beat, just. So shout out to Nipsey for doing this song. I think he was telling the truth.
I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas. Hustle man, a shooter, that's a fact, nigga. 32 extendos in my Mac, nigga. Spend 1,000 on some t-shirts up at Saks, nigga. I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas. Hustle man, a shooter, that's a fact, nigga. 32 extendos in my Mac, nigga. Spend 1,000 on some t-shirts up at Saks, nigga. B12 in the valet, black on black, nigga. SA in the valley, do my tax, nigga. White boy in Manhattan, pay my tax, nigga. Drive out to the Hamptons to relax, nigga. I stopped smoking weed and I relapsed, nigga. Travel around the world and I came back, nigga. Worth a couple million, that's a fact, nigga. But I am nothing like you fucking rap niggas. I own all the rights to all my raps, nigga. German place with sheepskin on my mats, nigga. Murder rate increasing if I snap, nigga. Ain't no hanging out, we take y'all off and double back, nigga. Open trust accounts, deposit racks, nigga. $1 million life insurance on my flesh, nigga. Beamers, Benz, Bentleys, or a Lex, nigga. Ferraris in them Lambos, that's what's next, nigga.
Well, at least he was smart enough to put life insurance on himself, so, you know, he obviously wanted to take care of his family in his afterlife. That's gangster.